Okay, that's not what I expected, but this should work. Dak Prescott got 799 pass yards and 15 pass touchdowns. And Micah Parsons, the traitor, got 25 tackles and 10 sacks and 3 FFs. I don't know what FFs are. Does anybody know what FFs are? Micah Parsons is ready to negotiate. Well, Micah, I got news for you. Since you asked to be traded in real life, and my understanding is you were traded in real life to the Green Bay Packers, I am going to let your contract expire unless I watch a Cowboys game where you play on the side of the Cowboys. So unless the rumors are wrong that you got yourself traded to the Green Bay Packers, guess what? You will not have your contract renewed, renegotiated, or anything. Although in the game um, your demands are a lot better than what they are in real life. The thing is, I'm not going to negotiate with anybody right now because I'm planning on bringing in Matt Slick, a rookie, to replace Micah Parsons. I'm planning on changing this all up at the end of this season after we win the Super Duper Bowl.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born.
Thank you for telling me.
Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? Their defense backs can't hang with our guys. Open up the playbook when it comes to our passing concepts. Exploiting that mismatch will put so many yards it won't matter what happens on defense. Do you agree with exploiting their secondary? No, their linebackers are who we attack. I have no idea whether that's true or not. I'm looking up that linebacking core right now. Isolate them and we can operate a balanced offense with ease. Get our receivers work in the middle of the field, and on run plays, we go outside. When all they are doing is chasing us, we're going to run. I don't know what we're going to run. I'll get the practices lined up. Let's go. The players should be heading to the meeting room now. You can discuss the plan with them as well. Ratsa ruck. A black loading screen. We like that right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging sarcastic PC Witty Gamer. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. We've identified a way of attacking their linebacking group. We're going to want to target them in both the run and passing game. This doesn't happen often, Coach, but I think it's time to let the tight ends shine. Run or pass, I can punish them all day. Just keep me in the game and watch me work. You're certainly in the position to benefit, Jake. A big game from you would be clutch. Receivers, you'll be playing over the middle. Protect yourself, O-line. If you get into the second level, I better see bodies flying. We execute this plan, and we get an easy win on our hands. Ratsa-ruck out there. Okay. So, the last time I tried to play this game, and I don't just mean Madden NFL 26,000, although I do mean that as well, it crashed like, I think going into the fourth quarter. And it crashed so badly that it rewrote my C drive. So I didn't even know if this was going to come back and be playable. It's playable. So now, I'm just trying to get you some viewable, hearable, videoable. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. Okay, Jake, we need to upgrade you because you're going to be a big part of this game. Okay, other guy whose name I can't pronounce. Okay, this guy's a pass rusher. And he just got 3 upgrades. So, oh, in fact, he's got a new ability unlocked. I don't know how any of this works. Force incompletions or TFLs. I don't know what a TFL is. Is that bad? I mean, I've been watching football for a long time. Yeah, we got to teach you to sack the quarterback because I hear we might be actually losing. Okay. I don't know how any of this works. I hear we might be losing Micah Parsons at the end of this here season. Oh, I forgot to show you last week's, to catch up on last week. Well, that's too bad right here on your favorite YouTube channel. The poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, Witty Gamer channel. We're playing Madden NFL 26,000. Yeah, we are.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day.
It's a
for
dome
football.
stadium. Why do you
Stadium
care
in Arlington.
whether
Today,
there's weather?
Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the other side, the head coach of the home team.
You're not even going to say my name?
Head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8.
He didn't say my name, but he said the other coach's name. People are so jealous of him.
Push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down.
Come on, guys. You've got to do pursuit. We talked about it. Speed and pursuit.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Don't expect anything from Micah
Not just in
Parsons.
terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns
Being
as
a
well.
jerk.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
So not only have they not mentioned that we're 10-0, they also haven't mentioned that we stomped the Eagles the last time we played them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Might be in the direction of Albuquerque.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Costing me 8
blocking
points.
on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
So
now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Two different
Joshuas. He's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Hi, Miles.
They'll run here the former Longhorn.
Thank you for subscribing.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott.
He
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Prescott.
We don't fumble.
Completes this one to Pickens. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
I can't believe I didn't get in on that.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And this time he breaks the play, and he's in for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys get the upper hand.
We're getting rid of him,
on the
too.
board first here this afternoon.
If we can. Anybody that asks for more money, their history.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it with Blue. He is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
But Jalen Carter is
hurt. And a
hurt.
stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right.
Good to know.
He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Hurts to throw.
Throws there, incomplete.
Come on, baby, make it
So
hurt
you look at this
to throw.
defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
I don't think we're worried about them having won 5 in a row.
Come up 1st and 10
If
now from
indeed
the
they did
33.
win 5 in a row, since we've won 10 in a row.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. You look at this Cowboy defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the
We're
pass.
number 1.
Take those rankings,
We're number
throw
1.
them right out the window,
We're number
because
1.
this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
The threat of a second straight.
How could
to
they
start
be the
game
number
is
1
looming
offense
as they
in the
come up
league?
3rd and 10.
We passed for 799 yards
Hurts to
last
throw.
week.
And this
Hurts
is
to
going to be incomplete.
Come on, baby,
It looks
make
like
it
it's going to be
hurt
2 empty
to
possessions
throw.
now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Okay, you make it.
Good starting field position
Hurts
for
to
them here as
throw.
they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Blue. We'll get this to about the 38. The rushing numbers for Blue a week ago, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, so how can you say we're not the number 1
I thought it was a game
offense?
for the
Of
ages
course
for
we're
him.
number
Ripped
1
off some
offense.
long runs in that contest.
We're the number
didn't
1
he?
He did
offense
indeed
and the
some
number
very
1
long runs,
defense.
and that total.
So don't lie
scary.
about us.
Here's 2nd and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Gain of 8. That's good for our Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Yep, Ferguson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
And
a man
that's
complete.
George Pickens again.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle
Is it
slow to
one
get
Pickens
up.
or 2 Pickens?
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Is there going to be anybody left on their team? I mean, this is ridiculous how many of their players are getting hurt.
On 1st down, it's Blue. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Oh, I called the wrong play. Be ready to see me fail spectacularly.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. Well, he is caught.
Over.
The Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal. Come on, baby, make it 1st and goal.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
We're number 4. We're number 4.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1.
This is the wrong play.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work getting the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
so
take
did
a
I.
whole lot, does it? Sometimes
was
you
terrible.
get multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
They should be
is
sanctioned.
when each side points
Thrown
at
out
the
of the
other.
league.
Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll try and run it with Blue. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Well, I'm going to fire him. After the Super Bowl.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the third phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
Second straight week, he's forced to fumble. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Now Prescott. This is caught.
Is that Ferguson?
Jake Ferguson. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no
Well, you said
surprise
we're not
that the
number
NFL
one.
is
I think you
scoring.
made a
This team
mistake.
designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Eagles nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He's just trying to con me out of more money.
1 and 2 in that sack category. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They begin with a carry for Blue. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it,
Sorry
but
for the
couldn't pull
language.
it in. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. He's got it complete to Tolbert.
Yep, Tolbert.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
To Jalen Tolbert. That's a gain of 10. Brings up third.
Prescott from the gun on third. Pass taken in by his big tight
Jake
end.
Ferguson.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Hike the ball, idiot.
Looking to throw. Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Here's Prescott. And
George
it's
Pickens.
It is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead.
We're going to miss him after we don't pay him what he's worth.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Every time.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Eagles nothing.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here.
Why
in the
didn't you
first
expect
as another
this?
kickoff is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
should look at our
Philadelphia
first
getting
game.
set to take the field.
We handed them their heads.
They've got to be absolutely
should have
reeling
expected
right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early.
They should
But
have
that's the spot
expected it.
they're in as they come up to try again here. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
You said they were the number one
Here
offense.
in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Oh,
He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
I think you mean Mordecai. I don't know why they don't just look at our history. Then they wouldn't say, "Ah, we weren't expecting this." You don't expect me to be good? Why don't you expect me to be good? Have you ever looked at this channel?
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The setup to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I hope Matt Slick knows how to
Another
sack
try
since
after the
we're
first
getting rid
down
of.
sack. Hurts Hurts.
Micah.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. The tight end in motion right. On third down, Barkley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for a Cowboys.
1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle.
CeeDee Lamb.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll toss it here to Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Nice boomer.
Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this 1st half.
He's going to make some other team very happy someday.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it.
Throw it, dummy.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game.
They've got 7 passing yards.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
To Barkley on the check down. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. Nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Speed and pursuit, guys.
Have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
I used to say the point of the game was to put more of their guys in the hospital than they put yours in, but now I'm mature. I don't do that.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Stop it.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw.
Hurts to throw.
Smith has it.
Come on, baby.
He's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They're almost in field goal range. This is terrible.
In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Good, we got him out of field goal.
Braden Mann. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger.
And
George Pickens.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that. If more people come along like him and hit that type of a number, if you throw for 3,000 yards, you're in danger of losing your job.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
There is no try.
And this one incomplete. So
See, you said try.
they don't
You
get
ruined it for
Should
us.
have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion.
Shouldn't
but
have been
still,
picked.
as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over
Now,
possession.
come on, guys. You got to play better.
And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
3rd and 15.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Yeah, here we go! We take fighting!
Anybody know when Borderlands 4 comes out?
On the give, this is Blue. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Because I assume we have people who want to
Prescott
see it played.
completes this one to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he dropped it about the 11.
Dude, you got to run better than that.
Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Prescott off play action. And this is caught for
George Pickens.
touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again.
We needed the points. Yeah.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it with Blue.
There you go.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Eagles nothing.
The beauty is
Touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
the Eagles are in our division, so it's like winning 2 games to beat them.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Not that it will matter.
Getting set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but this is the old adage, when you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle to Smith. Calling a gain of 3 on the play.
Well, I don't like that was caught, but at least they didn't get a first down from it.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown.
Of course, they got their first down now.
Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Barkley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the carry, here's Smith. Well, he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the gun, it's Hurts.
No.
Caught by Goddard. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Oh, good.
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week, and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But, boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that had been knocked loose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are playing.
Right. Too humble.
Oh, Lord, it's
Previous
hard
play is
to
under
be
review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
To know me is to love me. I must be a heck
The
of
Eagles
a
send out their punter
man.
now. 2
You
minutes
know
remaining in this
it's
first half
hard
of
to be
football.
humble, but I'm doing the best
The
that
Eagles send
I
out their
can.
punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the
Keep
football.
groveling at my feet.
And this one's incomplete.
I probably
These two
could
teams,
find
they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
I guess they're on
It's going to be
off.
incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Who cares? I
Folks just driving a lot of
never
confidence
get
after their last one ended up as a
'Cause
touchdown.
I
But
trade
incompletions
you
on
my
the first 2
own
throws
comfort.
has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's hard.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
And again, it's Prescott.
Every
Another one is C.D.
I
Lamb. He's
can't
got it.
wait.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I get better
Back-to-back
again
receptions
each
for him, and it's
day.
another first down.
First down.
To know me
First and 10 at the
is to
32-yard
love.
line.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught by Lamb.
I must
And
be
they'll
one
get inside
heck
the
of a
15-yard line
man.
before it's all said and done.
Gain of 18.
You know it's hard to be humble,
Prescott from the gun.
But I'm doing the best that I can.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Prescott.
at the 7.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Forget your comeback hopes.
So
You're not coming back
up to go for the
58
2-point try.
points unanswered.
They're going to try and run. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Needed a couple
that's why
yards
you're
for a
not coming
2-point
back.
try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay, knock it out, people. Knock it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Time's
The clock will
out.
stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again.
They're so good.
They push him back. 8
Come on,
yards
baby,
inside
make
second
it look
down.
so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should.
They'll throw now on the final play. He
Looks so
dumps it off to
good.
Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend
Well-
Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Obviously, we underperformed.
Okay,
in the
Brandon,
first
thank
half,
you.
but,
The season is going by at
try and do
lightning
better.
pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the
Has it?
weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it.
Went all through the house.
Our journey through the NFL
Not a Mickey was
starts
stirring.
now.
Not
and it
even the
begins
mouse.
at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on a team from the AFC South.
You can't even say the name of the team from the AFC South? What's wrong with you? Can you show us footage of the game? Because, just... Okay, so it's
And this
Dublin.
is Patrick Mahomes. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chiefs get the W by 2 touchdowns. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Yeah, so the Steelers are the only other unbeaten team right now in the league. I'd like to face them. Maybe I'll face them in the Super Duper Bowl, or maybe it'll happen before then. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer channel.
And this is the running back.
where you're falling in love.
Spots an opening,
in stereo.
capitalizes on it.
We'll have to
15
take your word for
yards
it. We
for
can't
the
see
touchdown.
anything.
The
There you go.
Steelers just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win.
Well, how come
Lastly,
you're
let's squeeze in one more.
not as excited about our perfect season? The Anchorage Huskies are 5-5. Now, I'm sure there'll be a lot of snow in Anchorage since there was so much in that last game. And that was in the
And
lower
it's
48.
Drake May. He went for more than 300
No
yards
snow?
passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air.
This is kind of hard to believe.
The Pats
that there'd be
get
no
their
snow
9th win of the season as they get the victory here.
in Anchorage when there was snow. Was that with the Bears? And so in Chicago, snow everywhere, blizzard conditions.
There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late
and
season
no
buys.
snow, and no snow in Anchorage, but snow in Chicago. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, there's nobody in the stands. Look at that. Oh, everybody left the game. Well, that's terrible. Maybe they're all in the bathroom.
Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive. A one-sided affair through 2 quarters.
This is
as we
not
get you
an
back
affair.
out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
1,000.
And just shutting him off there. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Pretty well.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Pass complete to Tolbert.
Tolbert.
Crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Rolling.
Handoff, Blue running right. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Oh, I'm so worried.
Prescott to throw it. And this throw incomplete.
Now
The defender all
it's a
over him
problem.
that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And brought down.
CeeDee Lamb.
Get it to their 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
So 1st and 10 now
First
from the
and 10
30.
at the 30-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
In previous versions of Madden, how well your team did and how well your particular stars did
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he's
would
able to
determine
motor his way down to the
how much
16-yard
merchandise
line.
they sold.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
So the ball
16-yard
down to
line.
the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I think they got rid of the whole financial game other than, the salary cap.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
There's always a need to go for 2.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these
We've been
head coaches.
back
that's
for
sure.
3 minutes,
As we
dude.
get set for half number 2.
We've been in half number 2 for 3 minutes, or 2.5 at least.
And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
September 12th for Borderlands 4000.
To Barkley on the check down.
You idiots, learn how to tackle.
Close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
The pitch to Blue. Muscles him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Of the world.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over.
We are the champions.
And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're
playing
so well, they just want to keep it going.
Prescott, they're going to throw
no
for
time
it.
for losing.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
We're the champions, my friend. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And we keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No toy losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches.
Quit talking
sure.
to Scotty.
As
He's
get
not
set
here,
for half
idiot.
Number 2.
We've been in half number 2 for like 6 minutes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Eagles offense.
And that's 6 minutes of play, not 6 minutes of time.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the
have they
points
put up
keep
a every
piling
point?
up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Don't
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And
I
love
hear
what
he's
he told
a
us
chicken
this week before the game.
wants
He
to
talked
be
about how much
transferred to the
time
Packers.
they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Throwing is Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
That's where avalanches go.
Now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Okay, while you're blocking.
Nice job bringing that one
That
back.
was actually
14
pretty good.
on the return.
The Cowboys
good,
offense
because we
and
need
CeeDee
more
Lamb ready to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
We can't let these guys catch
Here's
up.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Prescott. He's got this to
I was going to say, you better hold it onto it.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Now Blue trying the right side. Fights loose. How did he stay on his feet? And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Good, we could use them.
Jaded Blue, a 16-yard touchdown run.
It's
And
embarrassing
the
how
Cowboys get
poor they
another
get that.
third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Okay,
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
he sure will.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Now, come on, guys. You need to get serious about playing football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
They might catch up to us. We can't have that. How would it look in front of our hometown fans if the Eagles caught up
now
to
a
us?
little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Oh,
It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not
Told
before
you
he
they'd
takes it
catch up.
across the 40-yard line.
come on, guys. You need to tackle better.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Okay, I forgive you.
picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're seeing out right now, the way this one is going.
That one goes for 24 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Yeah, George Pickens.
This 2nd and 4.
George Pickens. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Prescott faking it on the in around and looking to throw.
He faked me out. I called the run.
Incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his clip. Touchdown! George Pickens, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
We would only think we were in for a real fight
and now once again,
if we did have our backups in, I suppose.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get
You
it.
idiot.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation,
we needed the point.
They couldn't see as you lean back in your chair and you were That's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this.
No.
Yeah, quit being so happy that we didn't get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness.
Put that guy in the
to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Again, Barkley out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
See, we've only got 9 sacks.
For a loss of 7 by multiple
Micah
defenders.
Parsons isn't working as hard
Easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long
Being a
situations.
jerk.
They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
His short throw caught by Goddard. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. On play action, Prescott. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
13 yards on the play.
To throw is Prescott.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's
CeeDee
good.
Lamb.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
16 more yards.
And again.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down inside the 15.
And again.
Goes.
13 yards.
Remember, they said they had this great AI this year, so we wouldn't be able to exploit it by doing the same thing again and again and again. I just hit the same play. Was it 4 or 5 times in a row?
13 yards out.
Certainly seems to be
And the
working.
Cowboys are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense
They
themselves?
can't get out of here with some
Anything
dignity.
to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes. Hurts throws it. That's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oh, I like that
Going
change.
to take over at the 21-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
The coverage by John Campbell.
Now Prescott. Pass complete to
Pickett?
Tolbert on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Now he's
Tolbert.
touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
We're winning by over 100 points now. Now we really need to get serious about scoring.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it with Blue.
There
And
you
they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different
We've
halftime
been back
speeches
for
by these head
14
coaches,
minutes.
that's for sure.
Enough
as
with
we get
Scotty.
set for half number 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this
We're
one
not
away.
getting set for quarter number 2. Half number 2. We've been in half number 2 for 14 minutes.
Able to get this
of
across the
playtime,
20, but
idiot.
not much further as he's dropped it to 20.
Put down the crack fight.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Hurts to
And he will go down. A
Come on,
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to
my God.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, we only need to keep them scoreless for one more quarter, and we will have beaten the world champion Philadelphia Eagles and shut them out, which is what we want to do.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Eagles send out their punter now. As he's on here to Cowboys swarm in, and it's blocked.
Yeah.
And they end up with a football at the 2-yard line.
So when I look at the scoreboard and realize they just blocked a punt with that type of a lead,
squeeze block.
how much of that was a called punt block, or how much of it was a breakdown, you think, by the team punting the ball?
You got to think a breakdown, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think someone just didn't fulfill their assignment and end up now in even worse position.
And now you can start the buses. I would say it's safe, right?
Rev them up, baby.
If they weren't started already. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Goes playing on.
It's Prescott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never
It's a keeper
sleeps
with
at.
Prescott. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Half of
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a
Not
3rd
what
down.
I have to.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again?
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Whatever the word
The
is.
sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Wait, you think the lead is going to extend another
Cowboys
week?
offense, it'll stay out there. As
Is
they'll
it
go
because
for
we're
2.
up by 108 points?
Prescott to throw this time. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Finally, 11th sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, the punt team is
We
on as this is
almost
sent away.
blocked it again.
It'll be
Which would have been
37
twice in a
yards
row.
there on the punt. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah! There we go!
On the carry, this is Blue. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Yeah, that doesn't say much. So it's saying we kicked their skulls in the last time we met.
Prescott to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Cowboys. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh.
Here's Blue. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
After all, it's 3 yards in the wrong direction. It's 3 yards in the wrong direction after all. Chances are it's 3 yards in the wrong direction. It's 3 yards in the wrong direction after all.
And now they'll fake it here on the end around and instead look to throw.
Uh-oh.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's not good.
You and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have to.
Oh, no.
That one, though, falls incomplete.
I don't think I can hit the field
first
goal.
pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Yeah, his name's Dean, but I don't know his first name.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
They'll
run up the middle here with Blue. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Get in position, Prescott.
Prescott now. Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb. I just said that.
Career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cowboys have 11-0.
Frank Gifford. I think we're bringing him back next year.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
There is no try.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And out now come the Eagles. It's been a tough go for them, and it's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And the ball on to 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring the tight end in motion right
Come
here.
on, guys, concentrate.
Barkley inside handoff. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now a 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier.
And he almost did this time, too.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Well, the home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Sorry that drive wasn't very long.
55 yards. And the Cowboys extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
1,000.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
It's complete, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Oh. We're just trying to keep up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember, they're 11-0 right now. So we need to get 11-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Okay, guys.
At the 34. They'll try and start
Follow
this
your assignment.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
There you go.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse.
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team.
Jaden Blue, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. So
we're not running up the score.
His 5th rushing
we're being excellent.
Game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Okay, we're having
bring the
trouble
Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
But we're still going to keep trying it.
Prescott. And unable to connect.
And
they don't
he
get
didn't
the
get that
two-point
one either.
here.
So we've only got
I can't
132
wait for
points.
a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin with a run by Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
We'll get him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Now Prescott finds Pickens out right. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Yeah, we need the point.
They'll try to run it with Blue. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
We're the ones who need more points.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Okay,
the
guys.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Now concentrate.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards. And now it is official. That last catch is going to vault him past Flipper Anderson's mark of 336 receiving yards in one game. It's a record, folks, that has stood since 1989, but it has now been broken.
Well, you shouldn't even have guys named Flipper in the National Football League.
Blue is not going to get a whole lot.
Sounds like a dolphin or
down
something.
to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Thanks. I needed that.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
If you do that, you'll get beat like this again. So you really should review it.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run him with Blue. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Okay, now we can kind of relax. But not our defense. We cannot let these people score.
Brandon Aubrey.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now
Okay, guys.
Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter.
They're not.
Just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum.
Okay, guys, hold
to
strong.
carry into the film section today.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Oh, no.
This is Smith with the ground.
Oh, I hate when this happens.
Not before they work it across midfield.
Oh,
So
come
from
on.
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll set up a throw. Where the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, no.
It's Brown.
Stop him.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is
shut
less
up.
than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Pressure coming, and this looks like a short kick. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing here, Prescott.
Oh,
That's going to be
jerk.
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action now, Prescott.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker.
Come on, guys.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's like they don't even want to win.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of
Well,
quarterbacking
I'm
right
gonna
there, because he
definitely
certainly
have
felt
to
the
punch.
pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Wow, that was a
And
long
that'll hit
kick.
in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50.
Okay. That was a fairly good
For the winning team here,
performance.
Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up
Philadelphia
a bunch of points.
won the Super Bowl last year,
And Brandon,
I
I
would
just
say,
have to
yeah.
ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
I hope we see them again in the playoffs.
So for Dallas, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, so we got our completion rate was 71%. But we got 794 yards and 13 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, 163 yards, 65% completion rate. So almost our completion rate, but no touchdowns, no yards. I mean, no touchdowns. He got 163 yards. So he got some yards, just not what he would need. Requires a premium pass. So apparently, since I didn't pay more money for this game, even though I paid a lot of money for this game, I don't get whatever that thing was that they were saying I earned. They're saying I earned it, but I have to have a premium pass for it. So, forget it. Not interested. Now this guy, Jaden Blue, he was our backup. And his numbers weren't that great. I mean, they were okay, but they weren't that great. Well, now look, his overall is 92. And its morale is 99, of course. So his numbers are up in the 90s, except agility is 89. Oh, and strength is 65, but you got my point. He's way up there because he's been put in as the backup, and so he's getting that work. And that's what's going to happen with the players that we draft. Next year, they will get great training and all of that. By the way, somebody said I would exploit them by doing that. I don't see how. They're going to get treated well. They're going to train well. Great win. Seems like he had a clear game plan. What made the biggest difference today? The fact that they didn't score. We have some of the best staff breaking down film. When they claim to have found a weakness, we attack it. But the real difference that ended up being Jake, he took it as a challenge and dominated. I simply felt it was the best position to capitalize on the game plan. Tight ends don't always get the opportunities, so I had to show out. This one was for the fans. It was a big win for our community. The fans have been looking for a statement game, and I think we delivered. We've been beating people by 100 points every week, so I don't know why the fans were looking for a statement game.
2/3 of the season has come and gone.
It certainly
I'm Scott
has.
Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now.
I'm your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer, and we'd like to see the weekly recap now. Now! Now! Yeah, okay. So you didn't deliver on your now.
Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the back-to-back-to-back-to-back Pro Bowler, C.D. Lamb. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Cowboys turn this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers.
My brother saw the Grateful Dead there. I think more than once. Can you show us footage, not of the Grateful Dead, but of the football game? Or the Grateful Dead. You can show us footage of the Grateful Dead if you want. But I'd be surprised.
It's the veteran, Adam Thielen. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Panthers come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, this was that snow game. Remember the snow game? But you already told us that the Steelers won, so now you're putting it up in the air as if you're not sure whether they did. It's so confusing hanging with you, Scott Hansen.
And here is the running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown.
Yeah, I
the
think
Steelers get their 11th win on the year as their great season rolls on.
So
that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
I'm just saying. We've done all this work, and we're only just as good as the Pittsburgh Steelers? I hope we have them next week. Y-Dude, which stands for YouTube Dude, by the way. Level up. We're level 21. We don't know what that means or anything, but we are leveling, ladies and gentlemen. There's no new unlocks. Okay. We are scoring 113.5 points per game. So we're number 1. They're scoring 26 points per game, and they're third. We're getting an average of 610 yards. And they're getting an average of 244, which is 5th. I'm sure that'll go down for them after a game. We're rushing an average of 216 yards. That's number 1. They're number 23rd at 94 yards. Opponents' points per game is 3.5. 3.5 points. They're number 15 at 23.9. Opponents' pass yards per game, 34.3. We are first, way out in front on that one. They are in 11th place at 206.2 opponent passing yards. Opponent rushing yards, 106.9 for them, which places them number 16. And opponents rush yards, 44.4 for us, which makes us first. So we have a 100% approval rating, which isn't surprising. And we're 11-0. Nobody's even close to us in the NFC. And so I'm going to end this video, and we will be back next week to bring you Kansas City versus the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday night prime time. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the poorly aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo.